This video has two fall-inspired and festive makeup looks. I have also tried to show how to transit from one eye makeup to another seamlessly. Hi people, welcome back to my channel. This is Ritu from Ambersity and today is the final look for this GRWM series for Navratri and Durga Puja. The final look, this is because looks 8 and 9 will be compiled in this one video, and there is another special thing about this video. Although I have mentioned that I will be doing my base makeup throughout the series, I thought why not end this series by doing the base makeup right on camera. Although I have already done my eyebrows, I'll be showing you exactly how I do my base makeup and the products that I generally use for this purpose. Now the reason why I have combined looks 8 and 9 together is because both of these looks are relatively simple and they are relatable as well. You can use both of these looks together in one day, or you can just opt for either of these looks individually. Basically you can use these two looks and these tutorials as per your convenience and wear during the festive season. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Let me just brief you about the base makeup products that I'll be using today. One is this Mana Karar Prime Time, which I had received in my Elish box last month, and another is my go-to, my very favorite Shiseido foundation. This is the foundation which I have been talking about. This is the one which is medium coverage and has a buildable coverage, and it does not it does not just cake out. It's not very matte finish. It is pretty much comfortable, particularly in the drying season when fall is here. I think this is one of my favorite foundations to go for. I love this thing. And of course I'll be using a loose powder to dust off my T-zone, which is pretty much unpredictable. They can get oily even during any kind of season. I simply cannot predict this particular area. It's not under my control. So yeah, let's get started with the tutorial. At first, I'll blend it over with my fingers. Always make sure to extend the foundation up to the hairline so as to avoid any contrast. The next step of foundation blending is with a damp beauty blender to achieve a flawless look. Now this is what I call a layering of foundation. I'll apply a second layer of this medium coverage foundation over the base and blend it all out with a damp beauty blender. Using a powder brush, I'll be applying some loose powder over my T-zone and just lightly dusting over the rest of the face. Now moving on to the first look in this video, that is look number 8. I'll be using a gel liner to line my upper lash lines. This is the gel liner which I'll be using. It is from Bobbi Brown and the shade is Denim Ink. It is a blue shade and you can try to smoke it out, or you can just leave it as it is. I'll try to smoke it out. Let's see how this turns out. I'm using a gel liner brush to apply this product. The texture of this Bobbi Brown gel eyeliner is really smooth. Now if you are planning to smoke it out, apply some primer over the eyelids and go by one eye at a time. I am using a dense and stiff shading brush to smudge out the eyeliner for a smoked out effect. And a concealer brush to define the crease. Repeating the same procedure on the other eye. Now I am drawing a thin line with the same gel eyeliner on the upper lash line. You can easily use a black one for this purpose. I'll use the shade Sapphire from the Bobbi Brown Caviar and Rubies eyeshadow palette for building up some more color over the eyelids. Using a large fluffy brush and the cool grey shade from the palette on the crease to diffuse and for a smooth transition. Now I am using my concealer and a pointed foundation brush to define the eyes and correct imperfections. And a damp beauty blender to diffuse all harsh lines. Now using my favorite and go-to Lakme Iconic Kajal on the lower lash lines and slightly diffusing it for the smoky effect. And using the mascara to define the lashes. Now using the warmer toned blush from the Balm Voyage Volume 2 palette on the cheekbones for a hint of color. You can use a buffing brush to fade out any excess deposit of color from the blush brush. Next, using the highlighter on the inner corner of the eyes and the high points of the face. NYX SMLC in the shade Cannes is a beautiful pinkish toned nude that pairs extremely well with smoky eyes. Cannes is one of my favorite shades of all time. Now from this look, I'll be switching over to another color, and that is the burgundy. I'll be using this palette once again, this particular shade, the burgundy that is in here, for the final look. So let's see how that turns out. I'll just remove my eye makeup here and let the rest of the face remain as it is. So let's get started. Now this video is also focused on if you are planning to change your makeup here and there, then how you can do so by keeping the rest of the face same and just changing the eye makeup I really hope you will find this transition makeup useful. As I have wiped away my eye makeup, I have lost the concealer under my eyes, so I'll need to reapply that as well. So I'll just go through the step by step once again, keeping the eye makeup really minimal. Again, running the disclaimer that I have repeated throughout my previous videos that you can go for any burgundy eyeshadow for that matter, or for any eye look for that matter. This particular makeup tutorial is focused on how you can seamlessly move from one eye makeup to another by keeping the rest of the face makeup same. I'll be starting off again with priming my eyes. The mascara is gone, the concealer is gone, and so is the primer. So yeah, let's see. Using a shading brush to directly apply the color from the palette to the lids. Building up color as desired. Now using a dense fluffy brush to diffuse the color. Now using the champagne shimmery shade called Moonstar from the palette on the eyelids. You can either use a shading brush or simply your fingers for this purpose. Now using the shade Rubies from the palette on the outer corner of the eyes. Using the concealer to define the eyes. Now this is one of the tricky challenges for this kind of a transition makeup. This is as much a challenge for me to do this on camera. Looks like I made it. I will just touch up blush and highlighter once again. Love this champagne colored, highlighter. Adds a shimmer to the eyelids as well as on the inner corner of the eyes. It's just amazing as the highlighter, like just wow. Now note that this eye makeup is pretty much complete on its own. I have applied a coat of mascara, the Hyper Curl mascara, on the upper and lower lashes, and I have also applied the kajal Lakme Iconic on the upper and the lower waterlines. I have basically tightlined them, and you can keep it as it is if you are really running short of time, or else if you can always follow it up with a liquid eyeliner, a very thin line of it. sincerely hope you found this makeup tutorial useful. In look 5, if you remember, I had shown you how you could keep the rest of the face makeup same and go with a variety of colors and textures of lip colors. But when it comes to changing the eye makeup by keeping the rest of the makeup same, it is it is pretty much challenging. So I have tried to show you how in the simplest manner possible you could change your eye makeup and keep the rest of the face makeup intact, except for a touch up here and there. Like if you feel that your T-zone is secreting a lot of sebum or it is like sweating up, then you can of course dust it off with a powder. That is the kind of regular touch-ups that we normally do. Apart from that, I honestly hope that you liked this entire series. I am really happy to have completed this 9-day makeup look challenge. I have tried to showcase not only different colors and textures, but also I have tried to show you like how in a busy life you could transit seamlessly from one makeup look to another into of my looks. So really hoping that I could help you out in some way or the other. And if you enjoyed watching this video, then please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the thumbs up button right below. Also, please do spread a word about my channel among your friends and family. That will mean a lot to me, honestly. And before I sign off, let me show you these really pretty, bracelets from Cute Little Nest. You can wear these on their own like as a single piece, or you can wear all of these three together. I really love this concept, and this set of jewelry, it is from Tribe Amrapali. I purchased it quite some time back, but believe me, it has been one of my favorite statement pieces, including this cute ring and the earrings with the concept of fruit and this cute heart. I really like it. Also, please don't miss to hit the bell icon and drop your valuable comments below. It will mean a lot to me if you can give me your suggestions or the kind of videos that you might prefer. And I think I'll be doing another makeup look for the Diwali as well. So please do stay tuned to my channel. I'll try to come up with stuff useful to you time and again. Till then, have a very happy Navratri and a prosperous Dasera. Take care. Bye.